We've covered 2 shows on this channel where nobody ever officially explained why there wasn't a season 2. This one's different. We know exactly why The Secret Circle got canceled, right down to the ratings numbers and the production costs. And somehow, knowing the real reason makes fans even more frustrated, not less. Here's something strange about how we process a show ending without a resolution. When nobody ever explains why, there's room to hope. Maybe it'll come back, maybe there's a reason we don't know about, maybe someday. It's frustrating, but it leaves a door cracked open. Now imagine the opposite. You get the actual documented reason. Ratings dropped. The visual effects were too expensive. The show got scheduled behind the network's bigger hit and never had a fair shot. There's no mystery left to hope inside of, just a cold, boring business decision that ended something you loved. The Secret Circle is exactly that case. Unlike the other "why did this end" videos on this channel, we're not speculating here. The reasons are fully on record, and I think that actually makes this a more interesting video because it shows you exactly what killing a genuinely good show for reasons that have nothing to do with creative failure actually looks like. Here's the insight. This show is a clean, documented case study in the unglamorous reality behind most cancellations. It's not bad writing, it's scheduling and budget. A show got placed directly behind its own network's massive hit, The Vampire Diaries, bled viewers over the back half of its only season, and was exceptionally expensive to produce with its heavy CGI and Vancouver location shooting. That combination sealed its fate before the story even got a chance to finish what it clearly had planned. Let's walk through what the show actually built, and then exactly what killed it. 1. The setup plants a mystery before revealing it's already been solved. Cassie Blake moves to the small town of Chance Harbor, Washington, after her mother Amelia dies in what's presented as a tragic accidental fire. She discovers she's a witch, and the final member needed to bind a coven descended from the town's 6 founding witch families. The show lets you sit with the accidental tragedy, framing just long enough to make the eventual reveal land harder. 2. The real culprit complicates the show's morality instead of simplifying it. Cassie's mother wasn't killed by accident. She was murdered by Charles Meade, an adult figure tied to the Circle's dark history. What makes this interesting isn't just the reveal, it's what the show does with Charles afterward. Rather than keeping him a flat villain, it builds toward a genuine act of redemption by the finale, starting a character as the lead's mother's killer and ending with him making a dangerous, selfless choice to save the kids from an even worse threat is a hard needle to thread, and the show committed to it. 3. The finale cliffhangers were explicitly built to launch a massive next chapter. In the season finale, after defeating Cassie's corrupt father, John Blackwell, and unbinding the Coven's magic, the show dropped a game-changing twist. 4 other teenagers across the globe suddenly marked with the Balcoin symbol. Cassie and Diana weren't Blackwell's only children. There were 4 other dark magic half-siblings out there heading to Chance Harbor. Paired with the Coven finally getting their individual powers back, it was a genuinely compelling engine for a season 2 that never got made. 4. The cancellation reasons are fully documented, not speculation. The show premiered strong, airing right after The Vampire Diaries with over 3 million viewers, but ratings dropped significantly over the 22-episode run. On top of that, the show's heavy reliance on visual effects and its location shooting in Vancouver made it a very expensive drama for the CW to keep funding without elite ratings. There were even brief fan campaigns and industry talks targeting other outlets like ABC Family to save it, but costs were too high. The CW officially canceled the show right after the finale aired. No ambiguity, no lingering silence, just a dry business decision. 5. Knowing the reason didn't kill the fandom, it just changed the kind of grief. Even with a fully documented cancellation, fans have stayed loyal for years, still commenting and campaigning for a revival more than a decade later. That's the real lesson here. Knowing exactly why a show ended doesn't stop people from wanting it back. It just changes hoping for a mystery to be solved into hoping for an executive reversal, which might be an even harder kind of hope to let go of. So here's what I want to know. Would you rather have a cancellation with no official explanation so you can keep hoping indefinitely, or a fully documented business reason like this one that closes the mystery but kills most of the hope?